Hello explorers, welcome back to English Explorers with Riddhima. In the previous video, we learned what prepositions are and why they are so important in English. Today we are going to dive into one of the most commonly used types of prepositions, that is prepositions of place. These help us describe where something is, and trust me, mastering them will take your English to the next level. Let's get started. What are prepositions of place? Prepositions of place tell us where something is in relation to something else. For example, if you say the phone is on the table, the preposition on gives us the location of the phone. It's a simple concept, but using these prepositions correctly can sometimes be tricky. What are the common prepositions of place? Let's take a look at some of the most common prepositions of place and how to use them correctly. First, we have in. In is used when something is inside a defined space like a room, a container, or even a country. For example, she is in the kitchen. He lives in London. The keys are in my bag. It's important to remember that we use in when talking about being enclosed within something. Next, we have on, which is used when something is resting on a surface. It's not inside something, but rather on top of or touching it. For example, the book is on the desk. I left my phone on the bed. The painting is hanging on the wall. Remember, we use on when something is positioned on a surface. At can be a bit more specific. It is used to refer to a general location or point. For example, I will meet you at the bus stop. She is at the office. We are waiting at the entrance. Unlike in or an, at often refers to places that don't necessarily have a boundary or surface, just a specific point where something or someone is located. Between is used when something is in the middle of two other things. For example, the coffee shop is between the library and the park. She stood between her two friends. This is pretty straightforward. It's always used when referring to a position separating two things. Behind means something is at the back of another object, like the car is behind the house. In front of means something is ahead or facing forward, like the school is in front of the park. These help us describe position relative to an object. A common mistake learners make is confusing in and on. For example, people might say, I'm on the roof instead of I'm in the room. The difference is that in is used for enclosed spaces like rooms, while on refers to surfaces. To wrap up, prepositions of places are essential for describing locations in English. Whether it's in, on, or at, understanding how to use them will improve your fluency and help you communicate more clearly. Remember to practice by describing objects around you. Thank you for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to English Explorers with Riddhima, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. In the next episode, we will explore prepositions of time, so stay tuned for that. Until then, keep practicing and improving your English.